bizarre. Washington wizard, watch me still pop when I pull it. Washington bullets, now it's the jump off, or should I say jump out? Without the blue collar scouts, redskin snouts, I'm out. I'm bout my clout, I'm all in. So niggas falling, cause the streets keep calling to keep ballin'. You heard how I did it, while these other niggas stalling. You heard how I live it, get it, perfect picture modeling. Y'all too slow to catch what we goggling, vomiting, saliva and ooh, drew. Now, on you fools, you heard how I give it, you heard how I live it. Now niggas in the night tryna do how I did it. You heard how I did it, you heard how I give it. I'm out here in DC, believe it. You heard how I did it, you heard how I give it. Now niggas in the night tryna do how I live it. You heard how I did it, you heard how I give it. I'm out here in DC, believe it.
The man that knows They say I'm crazy, the way you got me open, baby. Ooh. They say I'm bugging, the way I'm time sweating your loving. Ooh. They all sit and wonder why this feeling I cannot hide. It ain't a question of pride. Ooh. It's love. Ooh. It's love. They say I'm tripping, the way you got my whole life flipping.
Good morning, good morning. It's Taylor Love of the Taylor Love Tells All, Love's Tragic Comedy Show. And good morning to the DMV and all the other states and cities and countries that tune into my show every Saturday. Glad to have you, and it's a beautiful day in the DMV. The weather could not be any better. The Howard University students are going back to school today, so parking was kind of hard to get for me to get here this morning. But anyway, we're here, and today we're going to be talking to Miss Iffy of District Affiliates. She'll be in the studio shortly. And my girl Wanda, I miss you, Wanda. She's not here. She's in North Carolina. We had our first anniversary party last weekend, and her mom came up, and her brothers came up from North Carolina. Her dad came up from South Carolina. It was an amazing event, so she had to take her mommy back. But anyway, she's here with me in spirit. We also have some footage that we taped for her Let's Talk segment that we'll be showing after Miss Iffy's interview. So stay tuned. And yesterday, I just want to catch you guys up. Yesterday, well, a while back, I went to the U Street Funk Festival. And when I was there, there was a dance troupe there called Essence of Diva from Cardozo High School. Their coach and choreographer is Rudy Joyner, and you can find him on Facebook under Rudolph Joyner. But anyway, they're going to be coming on the show at some point, so I wanted to get some footage, so he invited me to come to one of their rehearsals. First of all, I didn't know Cardozo High School was so amazing. It made me want to go back to high school. The facility is beautiful. They said that they have restructured it. It had an like a courtyard in the middle of the school, but an atrium, I guess is what you call it, because it has a covering over it where students can gather and have their lunch because it's right outside of the cafeteria. They have a dance studio. Okay, that's where the rehearsal took place. 2 full gyms, treadmill, elliptical, and all of that. It was just wonderful. And I was also told that it's 6th grade to high school, 12th grade. I don't know how I feel about the little babies being there with the high school students. But the school, it was amazing. And so Rudy, like I said, opened up his rehearsal to me. So I did some video footage of the young ladies and Rudy doing his choreography. Again, it's Essence of Diva. So if anybody watches Bring It, it's similar to that, but they're local here in the DMV. They're going to be holding tryouts soon, and I believe they may have some little baby Essence of Diva, some divaettes coming up. And they, I did a couple of moves, so you'll see that on the video footage coming up soon. Also, what we did this week was went to Carolina Kitchen, Rhode Island Road. There's a whole new development there now. Shout out to my son Christian and Chrissy who live on Rhode Island Road. But anyway, Dyke, the artist icon, had his Series 1 showing of Blanc Noir, and if you don't speak French, it's black and white. So he did a showing of all his black and white portraits that he had done. It was an amazing turnout there as well. I met a lot of great people. Hopefully some of them will be coming on the show. And he had a great networking event. Like again, I said I have footage of that, and we'll be showing you that in September when we do our end of summer footage. So shout out to Dyke, and thank you for having Wanda and I at your event. And every time you have something, you always make sure everybody gets to know everybody, everybody's exchanges information so we can keep networking and keep connected. So I appreciated that. Also, I'm thinking about doing, I try and do a theme a month. Sometimes we get off track, but I want to do maybe for November, because I'm pretty much booked through October in terms of guests, an art month, which I'm looking for somebody that does body painting. So if anybody knows anybody that does some body painting, please call me 202-329-0219 or hit me up on Facebook at Taylor Love or email me at taylorlovetellsall@gmail.com. What I want to do for that is maybe go to the studio, do some footage of the artist and the person that's getting their body painted, and then they can in turn come on the show, but at least I'll have some raw footage so people can see the transformation. So again, I'm looking for a body painter, and I hope I'm using the correct term, to come on the show sometime in November. Hopefully I'll have Dyke the Artist Icon at that time, and Ricasso, who was an amazing artist I met at an Usani House function, I think that was last month, where he basically transforms a piece of canvas into a piece of art like that. And so hopefully he'll come on the show and do that, and we can see that right in front of our eyes. So what else is going on? Okay, you can't have a show now without talking about the Michael Brown incident in Ferguson, Missouri. Actually, the footage that Wanda and I taped for this segment talked about it in detail, but sorry, Wanda, I think the battery ran out on the camcorder, so part of that footage has been cut out. So if you're screaming now, scream there in North Carolina so I can't hear you. So anyway, Wanda and I were talking about the whole Michael Brown Ferguson debacle. So, you know, everybody has their own opinion about it. And as each day happens, we get new and more information about it. Apparently, it was two black guys confronted by a white cop. He held his hands up and ultimately lost his life. Now they're showing footage of him strong-arming some guy in a convenience store. I don't know whether he did it or not. All I know, at the end of the day, somebody was unarmed and somebody was killed. And like a lot of the media are saying, people in general, journalists, first of all, they were showing pictures of him, you know, with his hands like this or whatever, trying to say they were gang signs. It could have been peace sign. I do it all the time. But anyway, that prompted on social media the hashtag, if I were gunned down. So if I were gunned down, what picture would they show of me? Would they show me here at the Taylor Love Show, or would they show me after I'm leaving the club in the middle of the night drunk and stupid? So anyway, media has a lot of roles that they play in terms of how we identify with our black men, our black women, I mean, even African-American society, but I'm not saying that they only do it with us. They may do it with Latinas, they may do it with, people of Arabian descent. I'm just saying at some point there has to be fair and balanced reporting. So I'm reserving all my commentary, not everything, because of course I'm talking about it now, until after the full story shows. So, you know, my heart goes out to the families. My heart goes out to Ferguson. And let's not, tear up our own community. Even though you're angry and you're mad, we have to find a better way to express ourselves, because all you're doing is giving people on the outside looking in more ammunition to say, see, that's how y'all are acting. So again, my prayers go out to the Michael Brown family, the whole Ferguson community, and we'll see what happens with that. And hopefully there will be justice. And people, just be on your best behavior. I know sometimes we can get stereotyped, but don't give people ammunition to look at us in a bad light. Next thing we want to talk about, another thing that's been in the news all week, is Robin Williams' suicide. And, families, we need to look out for each other and help one another, because sometimes depression is a hidden disease, and we go around with a smile on our face and make it through the day. And sometimes we're really struggling just to get one foot in front of the other. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to reach out. And if you see somebody in trouble, say something and try to get them the assistance that they need to so we don't have to have these suicides. And it's not about class, it's not about gender or nationality, because it seems that, a lot of times it's the most successful people that are struggling the most. I mean, an everyday person like me who's trying to figure out how I'm going to pay this next parking ticket that I'm probably getting on Georgia Avenue right now could lead me into a downward spiral. But, sometimes people with the most money, the funniest people, the most successful people, they struggle. And, our hearts and prayers go out to them as well. So we're going to talk about some of my future projects till Miss Iffy gets here. So anyway, what I'm working on with Lisa Simmons, who is a filmmaker, and she also did the film footage for our first anniversary party. So shout out to Lisa Simmons. I pitched a film short to her, and she's agreed to work on it with me, but and all my stuff is copywritten, so don't y'all run out and try and take it from me. So it's going to be titled The State of Dating in the Nation's Capital. See the play on words, state, nation's capital. Anyway, it was going to be District of Columbia, but a lot of people I've found don't know where the hell the District of Columbia is. So it's going to be titled The State of Dating in Our Nation's Capital. And what I'm going to do is take different genres of relationships, virgins, the LGBT community, the swingers, the promiscuous, the whoever. So I'm going to break it down into different topics. We're going to have a casting call for each genre, and then we're going to do footage. So I'll keep you posted on that and let you know. So if you're interested in being a part of it, interested in coming to the casting call, make sure you follow my Facebook page at Taylor Love, because I'll be announcing all of that and where the casting is going to be and that kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Another thing I'm working on is called The Black Man's Guide to Dating a Black Woman. It's a comedy. It's not going to be all tight and all stringent. So if you have some suggestions that you want me to put in the book, feel free. Again, Taylor Love Tells All at gmail.com. Send me your comments, and they may be incorporated into my book, The Black Man's Guide to Dating His Mother. A black woman. So anyway, you get my drift. So without further ado, we're going to take a short break. Miss Iffy is here. She's going to be joining me, and we'll be right back. So, Eric, if you could take me to break, I'd appreciate it.
Now, here's a wild new group that's really making its mark on the charts. 5 guys and a girl. Here they are, Rufus.
me something good. Tell me that you love me, yeah. Tell me something good. Tell me that you like it, yeah.
Hello, hello. Thank you, Chaka Khan. Anyway, it's Taylor of the Taylor Love Tales All Love's Tragic Comedy Show, and we're back with Miss Iffy and some of her affiliated district affiliates. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, so let's just jump right in. You're the president, CEO, and founder of district affiliates, correct?
Yes.
You're all of that. So tell us the platform. First, let me introduce everybody. Say your name.
Hello, my name is Kiara Richardson. I'm a marketing major at Howard University.
And you are?
I'm Chris Light. I'm the community outreach director.
I think I saw your picture on the website, but you didn't have dreads, did you? Is that you on there? You're the...
I might be on there somewhere, you know.
Yeah, because I was watching it. I was looking at the page. Okay. So tell me about the district affiliates platform. What is the district affiliates?
District affiliates, we're an entertainment collective, and we focus on special event production. So we do all types of events, from concerts. We're working on a festival now. Just different type of like corporate luncheons when we work with clients and stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's all geared towards social change. So it's always about giving back in some way. It's kind of like, we want to have fun, but still do community service and stuff. So.
And how did this come to pass? What happened, or what's the beginning? How did district affiliates form in the beginning in your mind and into its fruition where we are now?
While I was at Howard, I graduated from Howard. I was a marketing major.
HU.
I used to manage like a lot of bands and go-go and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I was new to that industry, I couldn't really book them shows, so I would create my own shows on Howard's campus, just using bigger bands and stuff like that. So it just became a love of actually doing the shows correctly and, switching genres and moving on to bigger and better stuff.
Okay, and how did you guys get affiliated?
Well, I got affiliated a couple years ago. First, I started out basically kind of like in Kiera's position, more so like an intern. I was just, back then she was also managing a band, Molly in the Mix, and I was there.
This young if I was getting ready to say she seems so sweet and mild. I can't even see her dealing with a band. But anyway, not to say anything bad about it, but you just seem like a very sweet young lady. But go ahead.
Yeah, the band Marley in the Mix, and so I was helping her a lot with that, and also with her company. So since then, she offered me a position a year later, and it's just been history ever since.
Okay, and what is it that you do again?
Well, my job is to I'm pretty much putting together a program for high schoolers, a high school internship program when we're pretty much recruiting brand ambassadors for different events.
What's a brand ambassador? I know what branding is. Is it?
Yeah, it's almost the same thing. So,
okay.
A brand ambassador is just, a representative of a company that just goes out into the field, whether it's in the street or even on the computer. They just promote the brand
and spread the word.
Spread the word about whatever's going on, just the brand itself, or even upcoming events. So I pretty much came up with the idea, like, okay, it's since we want to be real community active, active in the community.
Right.
I figured, well, high schoolers, they need community service hours, so we go off in the community
Oh
service
yeah, and they can get their credits.
and their credits, and if they, help us,
We'll help them. Reciprocity.
yep, and that's how it works pretty much. And they can also get commission if they help us sell some of our merchandise too. So it's in the making right now, but we got a few brand ambassadors right now, and we just want to just build a whole big network of them. Not even just around here,
Right.
across the whole nation.
I was getting ready to say, can people around the nation get affiliated?
They
Definitely.
can. That's definitely the goal.
All right. And Kiara, and I met you before. Now I'm looking at you, your faces. Didn't I meet you at the Hamiltonian or either one of Chrissy? I've seen you somewhere.
Everyone says that. I don't know.
I don't look
I've
familiar to you? No?
never seen-
Okay. U Street Funk Festival. Were you there? Was she at the U Street Funk
No, she started her internship after.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't there.
Late May.
Okay, well. All right, tell us about yourself and how you became part of the district
I'm-
affiliates.
I'm currently a marketing intern here. Basically, I applied online. I just sent my resume in, and Iffy called me in for an interview, and then that's how it started from there. And then basically, I just work different events, and I help out any what they need help with. Basically.
Has it been a great experience?
Oh yeah, it's just I'm learning different how to create different events, organizations, or like the brand ambassador program. I'm learning how to handle high school students. So it's good.
Okay. And Iffy, I know that a lot of your programs are reaching out to the millennials, as they're called. You upcomings. I don't know what generation, my X, Z, Y. But anyway, what do you find lacking in the African American community where you're trying to fill a void to make our community just a better place in general? So what's lacking, and what are you going to do to fill that void?
I think what's lacking is just education in general, and it's not necessarily being that you have to go to school and get a degree, but just education on things that are going on in the world, other important matters that are happening.
Right.
So sometimes that generation, we like to focus on just music, on just clothes, on just, just everything that's trending now. So our goal or our mission is just to bring these societal issues to their face so they can help in some way.
Okay.
So that's why we say, whether they actually, if one of our events is to donate clothes, whether they actually donate clothes, the fact that they were there,
Right.
it kind of helped with the mission anyways. So the more we can make this type of lifestyle fun, we feel like it'll catch on, and it's
Right.
it can become second nature just to give back. It's nothing wrong with that's how you can make society better.
And what I've found with the events that I've attended with you is that it's fun and it's also a networking experience and a learning experience. Even for me, and I'm just left the millennial age maybe last year, but I met some amazing people at your events, and everybody was just always so nice and warm and inviting. It's never been an issue. I've never seen any, because people get afraid when it's some young blacks getting together, but you guys are just so amazing to me, so smart and so creative. And so I appreciate you being here today and keeping me affiliated. So
No, thank you. That sounded great.
my next question is, and we're getting into the women, and you can please chime in because I love to hear a man's perspective. Because
I love chiming in on things.
I look at some of our women and I'm just like, I can't even speak to it. But then I know that they're not, or are they the majority? It depends on if you ride the green line or the blue line. It's just like, what's going on with our black women? I can't call it. I mean, really.
There's so many reality shows out there.
Exactly.
So,
So,
that's how they're
The babies,
Yeah.
the booties,
It's a
the
lot.
clothing,
Yeah.
the language. What happened to ladies just being ladies?
I mean, that's what we focus on. Like, as much as people act like it doesn't matter, we really do rely heavily on entertainment. And when you see that on TV, like people, you just mimic it. So it's unfortunate, but that's what is popular right now.
And you're right, cussing everybody out. But
Exactly.
But I was getting ready to say I wouldn't mind having a little bit bigger booty, but I mean competition is fierce. I mean, but anyway, on the positive note, let's talk about the King Me program.
Okay.
So tell me about the King Me program, how that happened, and what's going on with that.
King Me is like a female empowerment platform.
Mm-hmm.
So what we do is we take female artists, entrepreneurs, moguls, executives. We take them into like elementary up until high schools to do like these 30-minute panel sessions.
Oh, okay.
So we just wrapped up one, maybe if it was last month, and we had Deborah Bond, Raw the MC, and Wordplay. So they were talking to fourth graders.
Oh.
But the thing is, like, they were interacting. They wanted to know more about them, and you could see the difference it made for them just hearing these young women who, are still paving
Were
the
you
way.
at a particular school doing this, or was it in a particular venue where they came from different schools, the young ladies?
This was at a particular school. It was Academy Technology in D.C. Our creative director, Marquita, she's a teacher there. So
Oh, okay.
She, was able to help organize that. It was just like their last day of school or so. So.
And it gives them an opportunity to look at different careers and
Exactly.
and get that spark. And then it's over the summer, so maybe they can work on what they want to be and what they want to do, and then, have the creative process.
It just gives them that inspiration. So, they were asking all types of questions just from their journey. But, they were really excited. So just being able to take more women out there, and have them connect with the little kids that they can grow up thinking.
So right now, King Me is all about the young girls.
Yes, right now it's about empowering the young girls.
All right. And how do you select your mentees and your mentors?
It's kind of collective amongst our staff and our interns. We more so just look for the women that have that positive image, who are still, you can still be you. That's what
Right.
we want people to be. You want you to be you, be yourself, and all that. But definitely like the local queens in the area that are making a name.
And so they have somebody they can associate that with and
Exactly.
kind of look up for. Does the King Me program focus on a specific competency? Like, is it just humanities? Is it the arts? Is it math and engineering? Or is it a wide spectrum of competencies that you're looking for from your mentors to go talk to the mentees about?
It's more so a wide scope, but the main goal or the main topic is just about being successful. So that's why we have the different types of people come out.
Okay.
Because they all share being successful, whether they're a rapper, a singer, a talk show host, everyone is successful. So
Right. And it gives them a wider range because not all of us can be singers and rappers.
Exactly.
Some of us got to do stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because even with me, I got here. I'm like, how did I get here? I'm really a writer. And this just kind of happened, and so I'm here. But, as I'm introduced to different platforms, and even at my age, I'm learning and I'm growing and I'm evolving. And so even at that young age, they have such a wide range and a bright future ahead of them.
Exactly.
So I appreciate you looking out for us young ladies. And hopefully I won't see them on the green line acting a damn fool.
We hope not.
Now, is there a kind of matchmaking between mentors and mentees? Like you'll put this young lady with this particular adult and they do like a one-on-one kind of thing? Or right now, is it just we come in, introduce you, and you speak? Is it a matchmaking going on?
I mean, that's a good idea. We should
Okay.
do that. But right now, it's just the introducing, So we try to hit as many schools as possible with these different panels. But I definitely think we can evolve with that. It's something
Yeah,
that we
do
wanna
some shadowing.
annually. Yeah, and next year, we're actually going to kick off, like, the events. So we wanted the little girls to get more familiar with it, and then we'd create an event for them that kind of has like the workshops, and they can do more one-on-one.
And then they can help behind the scenes. They can put
Exactly, they
packages
can-
together and
So they
see
can
how
actually
it
be
all.
a part of it, and stuff,
Right.
and then they can also see these mentees actually perform and do what they do on stage.
And how long is the King Me program going to be running throughout the life of district affiliates, or do you have a time frame that people need to get connected now to take?
Oh no, yeah,
It's going to be a permanent.
Yeah. We just hope to keep growing it, so it's definitely going to be a permanent program
Okay.
we have on our roster.
Now, I want each of you to give some sage advice to our up and coming youngsters out there that might be struggling with whatever they're struggling with, trying to become, whatever they were born or blessed to be. And sometimes our family lives can keep us from growing. We got to deal with our little brothers. My mother or father may be absent. What advice would you give to our youngsters to stay focused on their path and to fuel their passion? Go ahead, baby.
I would definitely say that just focus. It's hard, but you have to focus on, the bigger goal at all times. And then also, be strong enough and have the clarity to know what's right and wrong. You have to grow through what you're going through. So it's always gonna be tough, but remember to grow from it and learn from these things. And yeah, just focus.
Darling,
I would
Dimples.
Thank you, my mother. Thanks, Mom. I would just say, pretty much, whatever you want to do in life, just make sure it's what you want to do in life.
Right.
Make sure it's not. Make sure that I know I heard a long time ago. You don't want to work, a day in your life. You want to do what you love. So, I came up with the little saying like, I'm gonna just work for fun and fun for work.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Something like that. Just be passionate about what you want to do, and then another thing I'm gonna say, my father always told me to pay attention. Just always pay attention to everything all the time. You never know when, especially behind your back, just pay attention.
Right. You got to have eyes all the way around.
That's true.
And Kiera?
I'll say don't let fear hold you back, because a lot of people they let fear hold them back, and just do what you want to do and be happy in what you're doing and be confident. And so that's what I'll say.
And my thing is that don't chase the dollar. The dollar will
Right.
come if you do your passion.
Right.
Because people always say, well, how much you making off of that, or why are you doing that? Sometimes it's about the love of doing things, and then the money will follow if it's meant to be. But like you said, if I do everything that I love in a day, I'm not worried about the cash, because the payoff is in the act of doing. And, creating stuff, it's amazing when you sit back and you put your blood, sweat, and tears to something and you see it come to life. Because I'm sure, I don't know, if when you started district affiliates, if you knew how big it was going to be,
Thank you for saying it's big, but no, I didn't. I didn't have a vision. I didn't think I'd be here. I was set on go-go when I was in go-go. I just thought I was going to be the best promoter ever, and, I never thought I'd move into a platform actually doing concerts or knowing the film more, things like that. So
and having staff.
that's the first one. I don't. That's definitely, I appreciate everybody from interns to anybody that just comes and wants to help us grow.
Now tell me, let's talk about Leaders of the New Cool, because those are the events that I went to, and they are really new and cool. So how did is that part of district affiliates? Is it a separate pocket? Tell me a little bit about Leaders of the New Cool.
We wanted to create an event that kind of represents us, because we would like to coin, that we are the leaders of the new cool. We are this new generation that, has a different approach. So basically, it's just a networking event with people just like us, So we come out, we enjoy ourselves, we get to see different people's products, kind of supporting each other in our different ventures and stuff.
And when you go out to get these venues, do you find that most people are inviting? You get a lot of community support,
Yeah.
and they're pretty much willing to help you out with that.
People do like the idea, so they're always willing to see how it can best help.
Okay, and other people that are trying to not do similar things, but trying to get involved in the community, how do you suggest they go about it? Because I know a lot of times if you're not branded or have a website or a business card, people don't really take you seriously. So do you do proposals? Do you make phone calls? How do you really get connected with these venues like schools and stuff to get them to support what you're doing?
I mean, really just going out there. So, like, if you want to go to the Meriwether Post Pavilion, you just got to go visit them. Like, you gotta,
Here I am
just
every
gotta
day.
You got to, find who you need to talk to. And, you got to put that fear aside and say hi. And start the conversation. Tell them what you want to do. And,
And you got to be consistent. I
be
find
consistent,
that
yeah.
a lot of people, they start off, well, I'm going to do this week, and then next week they doing something else, and then people don't really take you seriously. So once you commit to something, I know a lot of things are trial and error,
It's true. It's true.
but, at some point you got to stick with something.
Yeah. Well, where was I reading? In Essence, Deborah Lee, she said that, what did she say? Oh, yeah. No, she was saying, you can't own a business until you know who you are, because that comes with indecisiveness. So
Right.
until you're sure of, what you want to do, then it's going to be that 1 week I'm doing this, and
Oh, God.
next week I'm not doing it. So you really need to find out who you are, because it affects all your decision making.
You're right. Now, how can everybody get affiliated? How can they contact you? How can they get involved? And tell us all where you are on social media and that kind of thing.
They can find us on Twitter at @the_affiliates, on Instagram, the affiliates. Definitely check out our website, www.district.affiliates.com, and that leads you to everything else.
Who does your website?
I do.
Oh, wow. I love it. Okay.
Thank you.
And do you have your own website or social media
I
account
have
that
a
you?
Twitter. It's K_Rich loves you. Or
Oh.
it's K_Rich. Sorry. Yeah, that's all.
What about the loves you part?
No, that was the old one. I'm
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. It's only K_Rich.
And you?
I'm on Instagram. I don't really do Twitter. It's at YOCEO.
All right. And I'd like to thank you guys for coming out. And I'm affiliated, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So, Eric, if you could take us to break, please. Play, I think I want to hear my song, Jill Scott. And you can put my logo up. And we're going to have a break and take some pics. And don't forget, get affiliated.
Yes.
Be affiliated.
Be affiliated.
Be
Thank
affiliated.
you. All right, let's take some.
Thank you for
Love, 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 love,
Let's Talk with Wanda. We had a wonderful 1 year anniversary party this past Saturday. It was the best of all. We had a great time.
Great turnout.
Great turnout. So we will be showing footage from that to you soon. Get that to you real soon. So we can just say kudos and thank you for the love and support from everyone who showed up.
Yep, I had an amazing time. As most of you people know, I don't like to hang out. We got there, I hung all night.
You did.
We had a hotel suite that we prepped in and that we went back to after the party. It was just a really touching and moving party to see everybody come out and support. Of course, Wanda presented me with a beautiful gift, a heart engraved with Taylor Love Tells All 2013. And so, like she said, it was great. Thank you all for coming out, and we looking forward to the next year.
Yeah.
Okay, what you got, babes?
Okay, current events that are coming up for Taylor Love Tells All. Saturday, August 16th is the district affiliate King Me mentoring program, and that's with Effie.
Yes, and Wanda won't be here with me. She's been.
I'm here.
I mean, yeah, she's here now.
This is pre-recorded.
She's been getting some vacation time and what the hell? But anyway, yes, Miss Iffy is coming on. She's the founder and CEO of District Affiliates. And District Affiliates is a group that promotes like the humanities throughout the district, millennials. And so she created a program called King Me, that empowers young women. So you'll see that on the show. Well, you have seen it by the time you hear this.
Yes.
But anyway, so that's what's happening Saturday the 16th.
Right.
Today.
Yeah.
Next week, Saturday.
Now. Okay. And then Saturday, August 23rd, re-airing Beautiful Brown Girls Brunch Club. And that was a previous episode that we have that we think that you need to see again. Prepping you for the fall, new looks, fashion, maybe college, school, work, profession. So that's going to be airing August 23rd.
And that's the founder that is Q. And I found her on meetup.com. She moved here from New York and was looking for some friendship and formed this group, or made, she brought a chapter to the district and found that sisters here were very welcoming and inviting. So they do a lot of things together. So make sure you tune in for the Beautiful Brown Girls Brunch Club. And that's when, again, Saturday, August 23rd. And then Wanda and I are going to hang out, and we're just going to do some us time.
Yeah.
During that, on that night. You all right, boo-boo?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't burped yet. I've been burping all day.
Clear my throat.
Let me clear my throat.
And so then at the end of the month, close out August, it'll be August 30th with TRDC DMV Idol. They have 4 finalists now, so they're winding down to that one perfect winner. So we're going to have them on the show as well.
Right, Wanda and I do. You want me to start all over again?
I'm sorry.
I don't mind. Yeah. See ya.
Okay, we'll be back. Let me get some water.
Hi, it's time for
Let's Talk with Wanda. And I want to say on the top of my list is our 1 year anniversary party that we had on August the 9th at Fire Station 1. It was fantastic. We had a great turnout. We turned out, believe it, you will see the footage about that. And it was a fabulous accomplishment for us, and it was great.
And I agree totally. It was good to see family and friends. Even some new people came.
Yeah.
And Wanda presented me with a beautiful heart engraved gift. Our families were there, friends were there. It was just really humbling to see the kind of support that we received. And, going forward, we hope to do a lot more in the future. And I had a great time.
Yeah.
We had suites, too, so we stayed at the suite. Dyke, the artist icon, did our hair and makeup and took some pictures that most of you guys have already seen on Facebook. And it was just a wonderful time. I can't say enough about it, but we'll move on. Since this is Wanda's segment, let's talk. So let's talk, Wanda.
Okay, let's talk. Upcoming events for Taylor Love Tells All. Today, you have seen the show. So it's the district affiliates King Me Mentoring Program that Iffy was here on the show. So we'd like to thank her very much for coming and supporting us, and we're supporting her with her great events and her program that she has.
And thanks, Iffy, for showing up. And the mentoring program, King Me, thanks for doing that for the young ladies. Women out here, young ladies, you know, even you have to start. Hi, it's Taylor of Taylor Love Tells All, Love's Tragic Comedy Show. And we are here at the Marina at Fort Washington. Our show is typically about relationships with a comedic twist, but we deal with real life issues as well.
Yes, and I'm Wanda, but let's talk with Wanda. I do current events, what's going around the world, our nation's capital, other states and cities, just what's happening in the area, and also all the events with Taylor. So I arrange and promote that.
She's my co-host, my bestie, and best friend extraordinaire. Also, we have sponsor packages that include you doing your own commercial on our show. So if you need to contact us to look for that sponsor package, email us at taylorlovetellsall@gmail.com.
Yes, and you will hear all the fabulous events that's coming up with Taylor Love. We're at listenvisionlive.com. Tune in from 11 to 12 every Saturday, and you will see Taylor and Let's Talk with Wanda.
And if you have some show ideas or think you have a great concept, email us as well, because we want to hear from you. And if you missed an episode, no worries. You can see us on our YouTube channel at Taylor Love Tells All. And don't forget, tune in every Saturday, listenvisionlive.com from 11 a.m. to noon. Smooches.